It is shortly after midnight in Palm Beach, Florida, as U.S. President Donald Trump prepares to depart his Mar-a-Lago residence for Washington, D.C. At Palm Beach International Airport, the presidential motorcade arrives under tight security. The sound of helicopter rotors and flashing lights fills the scene as Air Force One stands ready on the tarmac. President Trump's return to the White House marks another critical moment in his administration's schedule. While official details of the trip remain limited, White House sources indicate that several high-level meetings are planned in Washington over the next 48 hours. Before boarding, Trump briefly waved to reporters and Secret Service staff. He appeared confident and composed, dressed in his trademark Navy overcoat, walking steadily up the aircraft stairs. The brief wave and signature thumbs-up gesture reflected a familiar presidential image, resolute, deliberate, and aware of the moment's symbolism. The president's late-night travel has drawn attention from both domestic and international media outlets. Analysts suggest that such timing could indicate urgency surrounding upcoming policy or diplomatic initiatives. While some insiders point to economic updates and defense consultations as the primary agenda items, others believe the president may be preparing to announce a major administrative move once he reaches Washington. As Air Force One lifts off from Palm Beach International Airport, the bright lights fade into the night sky. Inside the cabin, the president is accompanied by senior aides, security personnel, and communication staff. The atmosphere is described as focused and businesslike, consistent with previous late-night trips made during pivotal decision-making periods. Meanwhile, in Washington, preparations at the White House are already underway. Staff members have been briefed to expect the president's arrival early in the morning. Barricades, motorcade routes, and entry points are being secured as the nation's capital readies itself for the commander-in-chief's return. Political commentators across networks have noted that Trump's physical return to the White House may also carry symbolic significance. Following several weeks of policy discussions and international engagements managed from Florida, this trip signals a shift back to the seat of executive power, the Oval Office itself. In recent months, Trump's movements between Mar-a-Lago and Washington have reflected a blend of political calculation and presidential routine. Each trip appears carefully coordinated to align with legislative milestones, diplomatic discussions, and evolving global developments. As Air Force One continues its flight toward Washington, the nation watches closely. For supporters, the trip represents a sign of renewed leadership and focus. For critics, it raises questions about upcoming decisions and their broader impact on domestic and foreign affairs. In the coming hours, all eyes will turn to the White House, where President Donald Trump is expected to resume his official duties, meet with advisors, and potentially deliver remarks that could shape the next phase of his presidency. From Palm Beach to Washington, this journey underscores both the continuity of power and the ongoing narrative of a president determined to maintain command at every altitude.
Somebody's coming down. I can't tell if it's him. No, I don't think it's him.
He's got plenty of time. Mr. Trump, let's get out of here. But he's working for you.
All right, he's back on the... he's not on the ground yet.
You can't see him walk up.
I saw him walk up.
Yeah, wow. Okay, I'll say when he's just alive.
He's coming down now. They're taking photographs.
They're taking photographs of him?
There's house photographers. Yep. He's heading back to the Beast. All right, the Beast. He's in the Beast. And he's moving.
They probably said to say more on your shot that they're watching.
Yeah, I tell you, he's not going on Air Force One. Well, now hold on. Now they're making a U-turn. right. He's at the. Yep. He's on the stairs. He's out of my view. He's on the plane.
What's going on? Keep going.
I was like, hey, I forgot something.
Oh my God.